Reading from Flashback Part 4, Trapped. This is the fourth book of my memoirs. With my therapist. Your mother took something from you, Jay, Sandra said. She took away your ability to be your own self. And what did my father do, I ask. Your father left, Sandra replies. He left you girls with a crazy mother. He just took off. That was his sin. Who am I? What am I? Where am I? This book is dedicated to those whose essence has been buried alive. May our true self find its way back to life. So on my search for healing, I had to look closely at the relationship with my mother. My mother put me up on a pedestal and worshipped me. And by worshipping me, she gave me the identity of a goddess. My mother worshipped me under one condition. I was to remain submissive. God says, what a price to pay, baby. What a price to pay. I was a goddess locked in a golden cage with invisible walls. A cage cushioned with my mother's love, her adoration, her nurturing, her care. Yet the lethal requirement stood there, submission. God says, holy crap, that's what I say. My mother's love gave me an identity. Separating from her, challenging my mother, my identity was threatened. I needed my mother's love to have a sense of self. Without her worshipping me, I was nothing. My mother's love sustained me. My mother's love filled me up. Yet it was toxic love, for as it fed me, it depleted me. For it was a love that wanted me for herself, a love that alienated me, undermining me, stifling my ability to separate and become my own person. Such was the force field I had to challenge in order to begin the journey in search of my true self. What am I without my mother's love? Without my mother's love, I am nothing. I have nothing. Terror. Terror of being a nothingness that has nothing. And yet, I was to break out of my golden cage, and so I did. And step by step, I gave up my identity, I gave up my source of nurturing, and I became a nothingness. I became worse than nothingness, for the self-love I had experienced, being worshipped by my mother, and the guilt that festered for abandoning her, all turned into self-hatred. And self-hatred makes one feel one is the scum of the earth. Years and years consumed by self-hatred, endurance, resiliency, doing whatever it takes to find my true self, to pursue my dreams, to fulfill my potential. Looking back, I don't know how I made it this far. I just don't know how I made it. God says, I know how you made it, baby. You do? You kept walking, little one, with all your traumas, with all your fears and tears, with all your sadness, your loneliness, your despair, all bruised and wounded. You kept walking one little step in front of the other, with the wind and the rain on your face, and the tornado and the earthquake. And not even the tornado, not even the earthquake have ever stopped you, Jay. Nothing has ever stopped you. So here come my stuffed animals. Fiery Jay, Fiery Jay. Guys, you're here. We are here, we are here. Where have you been? Here, here. Here where? Here, here. They are little, Jay. Don't expect an adult answer from them. Why not? Because you don't ask adult behavior from little ones. I don't. No, Jay. Little ones are supposed to be little until they grow up. Are you sure? I'm sure, little one. I'm sure.